This segment brought to you by the Western Kansas Wildlife Travel Center in Oakley.
My Uncle Donald used to build bows, and I recall as a child he would bring them to Sunday dinners, and there would be an archery practice after the meal. I can still feel the polished surface of the wood and how I struggled to pull back the bowstring and keep the arrow in place. I was not cut out to be a bow hunter, it would seem. But many of you are, or would like to be. Fortunately, the Kansas Department of Wildlife Parks and Tourism has some great videos that will guide you in getting started. We're sharing a bit of one here today, but visit the website for more as well as info on the seasons and licenses. Happy hunting and stay safe.
As the days grew shorter and autumn approached, there was a transition in my father's manner. He'd quit the fields early 3 or 4 times each week to practice his archery. He always stepped lightly during this season of hunting, as if invigorated by some magical power. I was quick to his side during those practice sessions. He'd made me a bow. At first, my arrows seldom reached the bales, but as I grew, my range improved. I can still remember my first hunt. I was of age, and he'd made sure I was accurate. I remember lying awake all night just waiting to hear his alarm clock. I've done the same for my son and my daughter, and I've told them both all about him.
For many of us, bow hunting is the ultimate experience. It's a chance to immerse yourself in the sights and sounds and smells of the autumn woods, to experience the solitude of wild country, to feel your heart race as you watch a whitetail at close range. Every time afield brings its own unique rewards. Every hunt rekindles the same satisfaction that bow hunters have felt for centuries. There are no shortcuts to becoming a skilled bow hunter. It takes commitment, dedication, and hard work. Bow hunting is an ancient, time-honored pursuit. Today's bow hunters share a kinship with hunters as far back as the Stone Age. Like our ancestors, we're challenged by the fine-tuned senses and wariness of our prey. We're compelled to continually refine our skills to ensure that we're responsible, humane hunters. The rewards are many. Each trip afield engages all our senses in a rich, colorful, sometimes mysterious natural world where time is measured more by changing shadows than by clock or watch. There's a unique satisfaction in knowing that, as bow hunters, we are an integral part of the natural world.
Welcome to Western Kansas Wildlife Travel Center, right here in Oakley, Kansas on I-70 at exit 76. I-70, after all, is America's Main Street, and we're right here on Main Street for you. Now that I'm an Oakley resident, I still come in almost every day, and I sit and listen to the conversations of the people around me. You know, the guys who are talking about the big elk they just bagged, or the folks who are taking their kid to college for the first time. People just traveling up and down the highway. Real people, just like you and me. And they find just what I find here, real people to serve them. There's history, there's scenery. We hope you'll stop and see us soon. Welcome to Oakley.